fishing buddies. April, week after Easter. Nice calm day here at the surf. We're going to go with a light rod here to fish in the trough. I'm just going to put as small of a weight on there as possible. Probably a split shot, maybe a 1/4 ounce to 3/4 ounce. And then we've got big surf rod, maybe 30-pound braid, 30-pound leader, double hook setup, pyramid weight. Can't tell if it's still on there. I've been getting bites, but then getting rocked. Oh, he's still there. So something's been stealing all my bait. And usually when that happens, it's usually these guys. They steal your bait and they run into a rock. Oh, slightly better species is a black margate. Got a healthy size whiting. Pretty good. Okay, so we got a fourth species. We got a little sheep's head. Little sheepy. Oh, another margate. Been eating a lot of shrimp. You can tell he's all red. This seems to be the fish of the day. Too bad these things aren't good to eat. So I decided to change fishing spots. So I was on this beach that just south of Patrick Air Force Base, and I've been fishing there for years, and it's always been really productive. Let's see, could it be? Still a little margate. You know what? Still bigger than anything I caught over the other beach. This one's about 8 inches. Definitely not a keeper. And I wasn't here for it. Had a pretty big hit. Got off. It was a good one too. Had to be big to make the rod bend like that. Nothing. Oh, nope, still on. Still on. Much better. That's a big old margate. That's the type of margate you want. There we go. And that is a beautiful, thick fish. He's a very good sized fish. Don't think we're keeping him today though. Definitely a place for margates today. Glad I switched spots because they're definitely bigger. Alright. Got a jack. This one chased my bait in. I didn't like my cast, so I went to go reel it in, and that's when this hit. Not a bad one. That's a healthy jack. Probably about 14, 15 inches. I tell you, I'd be tempted to eat him. I haven't ever had a jack. Some people say when this size they're not bad. I had a double hook up there for a little while. Both rods were kind of bounced at the same time, but I think I lost one. Well, I did have a double hook up after all. He just stopped fighting. So these things just give a good little hit right at the beginning, and then they just stop. But no matter what rod I'm holding, it always seems to be the other one that gets hit. So the fishing has been good enough today. Okay, it's still on. But I'm just going to stick with one rod. What do we got here? It's a whiting. That's a good sized whiting too. I mean, the fish are definitely bigger right here. It's a nice whiting. Say now I'm beginning to regret not keeping that margate, because this right here is the margate plus this would have been a very good lunch. Here we go. Fish on. Not a huge one, but he definitely took it. Can't be a little one. Pulling a little bit of drag. I'm trying to reel, so. Oh, it's a jack. Again, not little. What do we got here? Another little margate. Again, on that lower one, they just seem to be hitting that lower one every single time. So I'm glad I changed spots. This place is much more productive.